I just thought I would hop on live for a little bit. Um, right now, I'm live from Buenos Aires, Argentina, at Jorge Newberry Airport. This is the more convenient airport of the two airports in Buenos Aires. This is really close to Palermo. So, if you are visiting Buenos Aires, if you can, and it makes sense cost-wise, to flying into this airport is a lot more convenient. Your taxi, Uber, or whatever ride share is going to be cheaper if you're staying in the Palermo neighborhood or in Puerto Madero also. But yeah, originally my plan was to go to the AMAE lounge, but you have to be flying domestic to enter that lounge. I'll show you why in a moment here. See if anybody comes on. I know it's early, but this is a very small section. So after you come out of immigration, of course you pass through a duty-free store. You do see the Ducati that you could maybe win this. Don't know what your odds would be. Sharp bike. If you like Ducatis, yeah, it's pretty sharp. I'm not sure if there's any motorcycle expert. I'm not a motorcycle guy, but how much this actually retails for. But it's a pretty sharp bike. But you do have the Outback Steakhouse here. That used to be part of the Priority Pass restaurants. Back when you could use the restaurants. You've got the Florida Garden, open 25 hours, which is a known kiosk in Buenos Aires. Here you've got, if you like wines, you got Fausto. You've got some food that you can purchase here. So anything you'd have to purchase out here, there's no priority pass, there's no lounges here. Again, the AMAE lounge is the only priority pass lounge in this airport, but it's only on the domestic side. So it's near gate 1, and if you look up here, basically in the international section is from 15 to 21, the gates range. So it's a very small section of airport. The domestic side is larger, but I mean, this airport's just basically a straight line. There, you got the boarding gates down here. So no, this is Aeroparque. No, this is not Ezeiza. Yeah, Ezeiza is much larger. As you see, if you keep walking down this way, if you look straight there, you'll see that it's gated off, so you can't go to the other side of the airport. So past gate 15, that side there is the domestic side. So those were all the domestic flights within Argentina board at. So yeah, not much to this airport, but again, it's way more convenient if you can get a flight and it makes sense price-wise too to fly out of here. It's Ezeiza, kind of far from the city, especially if you're staying in downtown area of Buenos Aires. I mean, it can take you 30 or 40 minutes. Like I said, the cost will be quite a bit more as far as taxis, Ubers go. Yeah, there's also an Outback in Ezeiza too. And again, you used to be able to use both of those on Priority Pass restaurants, but yeah, since that benefit got axed, you cannot use that. So I would say, yeah, if you're coming here, if you can eat breakfast at your hotel, or if you're coming from home, eat before you leave. Because yeah, again, I don't know. To me, it's not a bunch of options here unless you like snacks. Nick Gerst. Okay. Don't know if that's a joke or not, but good luck, Nick. So do have a vending machine over there, but other than that, not much to see. I hope next time that I am leaving out of here, um, if I'm flying domestic, I can show you guys. We'll go live from the AMAE lounge. They do have a lounge pre-departure, but I think you have to have a bank, an Argentine bank credit card to enter that one. It's the VIP club there. So this is Aeroparque on the international side, guys. Not much to it. No frills as I wait for my flight, which I'll be reviewing. Paran Air. First time flying Paran Air in the dreaded CRJ 200. Making my way up to Asuncion, where I will be reviewing a Hilton, the Tapestry collection. It'll be my first Tapestry collection hotel. So if you guys want behind the scenes looks or first looks at the stuff I'm reviewing before I actually put it out on YouTube, you can follow my Instagram. It's the same, Brandon Johnson 10K. I post a lot of that stuff in my stories and just some other stuff too. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask me. I've got a little bit of time before taking off. Drew, what's up, man? Toledo Airport, that's funny. No, it's actually, yeah, Toledo Airport might be better looking than this, but this is in Buenos Aires, Argentina. This is this is the smaller of the two airports, the one closer to the city, Aeroparque Jorge Newberry. So, like I said, Toledo Airport, I've never been, but it might look nicer than this. Again, this is not that modern of an airport, but again, it's a smaller airport with most of the national flights from Argentina. Aerolíneas Argentinas fly out of here. I think they do. I don't know. They might have ever since the yeah, I guess more of an expansion there in Ezeiza. I don't think they fly any of the domestic flights out of Ezeiza anymore. But yeah, and beyond that, in Paraguay also, I'll be doing on the way out of Paraguay. Hope to get to the Priority Pass Lounge they have in Asuncion. I think I forgot what it's called, but I look to review that too. Do have a review trip coming up next month, so you guys will definitely want to tune in for that. Plan on reviewing a couple of hotels, the Rosewood in Sao Paulo, Brazil, the new W Hotel in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Fifth Freedom route for Air China. Believe it or not, they fly from Sao Paulo to Madrid on the Fifth Freedom route, so I'll look to review that. Marriott Hotel, stay overnight, review that one. I think it's the hotel and conference center near the airport in Madrid. And what else? We got Lufthansa Allegris first class. We got a bunch of lounges, Munich first class lounge, and yeah, some lounges in San Diego. So it should be a action-packed trip with more content coming through. Where is Daddy going? I don't know. You tell me, Miranda. Where is Daddy going? Going nowhere fast. I know that. So anybody here in the chat have you been to Argentina? Anybody? If so, was it just in Buenos Aires or other cities? Any person I've been out to Bariloche, Mendoza. Love Mendoza. If you love Malbec, Mendoza is a must see. As well as Cordoba. So 3 cities within Argentina I've been into, but I want to check out Calafate. It'd be nice to see the glaciers. Yeah, Jacko. Hey, it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday morning, man. That might be true. So, yeah, that's really all I've got from Aeroparque. Appreciate for those of you who did tune in. We'll catch you next time on the next live, guys.